Hi folks, Cormac here, and the dish I'm going to do for you today is duck leg confit. Now this started in France, in kind of southwest France, Gascony region, and they used to use this as a method to preserve duck. So before they had refrigeration, they used to cook the duck in its own fat and then have it sealed in a dish and no air would get in and would keep for up to 6 months. But trust me, your one's not going to last that long because it's just too delicious. It's just meltingly soft meat and we're going to crisp the skin up at the end and it's going to be like a layer of glass almost, and it is amazing. So let's get cooking. Now, this is all about the aromatics. I have the aromatics I'm going to use in this out on the board. I'm going to use some bay leaf, some star anise, some thyme, some rosemary, orange zest, and garlic. And that's going to give an amazing flavour to our duck legs when we cure them, and it's also going to flavour the fat. I also have sea salt here and my duck fat, of course. What I'm going to do, I'm going to put a layer of salt in the container and a layer of salt on my duck legs. I'm going to crush my garlic and I'm going to split my aromatics in half. I'm going to put half on the bottom and half on the top. So let's just make a little layer with half of these here. Duck legs go in. Another layer of salt on top. And the rest of my herbs on top again. And that's pretty much it. Now we just need to leave this to cure. So it's going to take about 6 to 8 hours. You can leave it overnight if you want to. Just cover it into the fridge. Forget about it for a while. Here we are 12 hours later and our duck legs are nicely cured. So what we want to do now is we want to keep all these aromatics we have inside here because they're going to go into our oil or our duck fat, should I say. And we're going to give these a bit of a rinse off just to make sure there's not too much salt left on there anywhere, but you can see the way the flesh has firmed up and they smell fantastic. Quick rinse. I'll dry them off. So you're going to need something along the lines of this. You can use a saucepan, you can use an oven dish, and that goes on low heat. We're going to heat up our duck fat. Now you can buy this duck fat in the shop if you want, or if you want to make your own, get a whole duck, and I've got a video all about how you can make this. This is from one duck, this amount of duck fat, so I've got a video you can check on that. So once your duck fat is melted, and we're going to put some herbs and some of these spices down in the bottom. They'll sit just underneath the duck legs and they'll just kind of help protect it against the metal at the bottom of this earthen or this cast iron pot. That's the next phase of this one done. So as you can see here, she's just going to simmer away nicely now like that. We're going to bring it up to simmer and we're going to put it in a low oven. We're going to cook it about 140 degrees Celsius for about 2.5 hours. We'll give it a check there, but it's all about low and slow. So that's how you get melting in your mouth duck. So happy days. Now my duck legs are nicely cooked and I've left it to cool down inside the fat. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put them on a plate with some parchment in between and I'm going to press them in the fridge till they cool properly. And what that's going to do is it's going to make as much of the skin flat as possible. So when I put them in a frying pan, I'm going to get the maximum crispiness out of that skin. So as you can see, they've come out really flat. You know, all that skin is just flat. So now we're going to heat them slowly and crisp that fat up in a warm pan. We're going to serve them with some braised red cabbage with some golden raisins, jumbo golden raisins. We have our little duck sauce on the go, and we have some potatoes roasted in duck fat. It's going to be savage. So just nice and slow now does it. You want to make sure that skin is really nice and crispy. Gently render out all that fat. When your skin is golden brown, you can just put it straight into the oven just to make sure it's nice and piping hot all the way through. And there you have it. I'm gonna leave the recipe down below. Hope you give this one a try. If you like the video, check out some of my other ones. Got a video on how to break down the whole duck. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please subscribe, give me a like, and happy cooking.